Well, the Eagles could make a pretty big move, a move of a former Philadelphia Eagle that could really shape up one of the positions on our defense. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be talking about Justin Herbert, and we're going to be talking about a roster move for the Philadelphia Eagles. I think that needs to be done for this specific position, and we're going to talk about everything. So let's get into it.
What's the boogeyman?
As a matter of fact, it was.
Well, a former Philadelphia Eagle could be coming back to the Philadelphia Eagles and would shore up one of our positions and definitely help us 100%. And that is Big Play Slay because he is not playing in Pittsburgh anymore. The Pittsburgh Steelers have waived Darius Slay, and a lot of teams think that he will come off the waivers, will become a free agent, and can sign wherever he wants. Okay, Slay wants to continue to play. That is the report as of right now. The Eagles have done nothing at this position since really the offseason where they let Slay walk, they let Rodgers walk. 2 days before your first preseason game, they signed Jacorian Bennett, which really went nowhere because either he was injured or Fangio never really gave him a shot to really start for one of these games earlier in the season. You make a nice trade for Michael Carter. That's a nice inside corner to a safety if that's where you want to put him. And then they go sign Jair Alexander, which he only lasted, a week and a half, and then retired. It wasn't a good year for Darius Slay on the Pittsburgh Steelers at, 34, 35 years old. I mean, look, the Steelers are, the fifth worst? I think the fifth worst pass defense in the league, giving up 20 touchdowns. Some say Slay didn't work out because it was a scheme fit, most likely. I don't think Slay has really lost a step. I just think that Pittsburgh defense is just that bad. I mean, guys, this makes a ton of sense, him coming back to the Eagles. Why wouldn't he want to come back here? Eagles hopefully could change around this offense, hopefully, but the defense with him added to it, knowing all of the guys, knowing the defensive coordinator, won a Super Bowl with this team. I mean, it's a match made in heaven. The only other team I can see him signed to right now is the Lions because Terrion Arnold now is going to be getting season-ending shoulder surgery, and I guess that would make sense if he wants to go there. My question is, do the Eagles want Slay back? I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. They tried to sign 2 other cornerbacks, one being retired. Come on now, this makes a ton of sense here. Whatever money that's left over on his contract, it's probably near to nothing. Okay, we talked about the trade deadline. If the Steelers were starting to play bad, that maybe we would make that trade for Darius Slay or something like that. But now the Eagles don't even have to do that. He comes off waivers. He becomes a free agent. The Eagles just pick him up. I'd be shocked if they don't even attempt to bring him back. That's how shocked I will be. In this past week's matchup with Justin Herbert and the Chargers, it looks like he did fracture his hand. That's been kind of the news all week. I kind of want to wait on it to see what would happen coming out of surgery with the fracture in his hand. And it looks like the surgery went well. He is going to be day-to-day. Now, this fractured hand, it's not his throwing hand, so potentially, they could put a cast on it and make him play. But do they really want to risk that? That's really on them. I think the backup quarterback for the Chargers is Trey Lance as of right now. Fangio's game plan will definitely change tremendously in what they do for that Monday night game. So I think the Chargers are going to hold on to this as long as possible and then, give a final answer probably on Saturday, Sunday, something like that, if Herbert is even going to dress up for this game. For the Philadelphia Eagles roster moves, it looks like the Eagles have opened the practice window for safety Marcus Epps, and they did release DB Perry Nickerson from the practice squad. Okay, now Sidney Brown needs to not play safety ever again for this team. I want to give it a chance early in the season or something like that if he was competing for the job or whatever. I do not want Sidney Brown ever being in an Eagles jersey playing safety, okay? You want to go on kickoffs, you want to be reckless with your tackling there, that's perfectly fine. He can lay the hit on kickoff, that's perfectly fine with me. But as a safety, nah, not into it. Okay, so is Marcus Epps the better player? They're looking to activate Marcus Epps this week. That's going to be the plan, okay? Is he better? Sure. Can Marcus Epps ever stay healthy? No, because even when he left the Eagles and went to the Raiders, he wasn't even healthy there either. Comes back to the Eagles, he's not healthy again. MUKUBA is going to be out a substantial amount of time, and still the MUKUBA news on this fractured ankle, and he got the surgery, everything's great. There's no news on him, what's his timetable? What's going on? Can he come back during the playoffs or something like that? He won't miss any offseason time. next year. Crucial offseason time, which is a great thing. There's been no timetable updated on Andrew MUKUBA's injury. And, I guess we're just waiting to find out on this. Go out and get Justin Simmons. He's right there. I don't see. Justin Simmons has been literally telling the Eagles to sign him since the beginning of the season. Like literally on 2 podcasts has been saying, sign me, I'm ready, let's go. Yes, he's 32, 33 years old. Vic Fangio and Justin Simmons were together in Denver. We know the relationship that they have. And because it's a similar defense to what he ran in Denver, this is going to make a lot of sense for this player. And it's not going to take him long to kind of get acclimated to what the Eagles are doing. And I think he'll be a nice piece for us. Marcus Epps will get his opportunity this week. And if he fails that and just doesn't look good, I think the Eagles go the free agent route. And Fangio can go get his former player. I don't see why not. Other than that, guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think of Darius Slay coming back to the Philadelphia Eagles. Would you sign him? Do you think he's going to sign anywhere else? Does it make sense, or do you not want to sign anybody because the offense is going to pull their own weight the rest of the season? You guys let me know. Make sure you check out the Philly Shakedown podcast merch. We have sales. We have a bunch of new designs. Go get a present for Christmas for your friend, for your family member, for your best friend, whoever. Okay, new designs, all that great stuff. If you want to support the Philly Shakedown podcast directly, that is the best way to do it. Link in the description for that. Make sure you subscribe to the channel for more Eagles news every single day. Make sure you hit the like button because it helps out tremendously. You guys have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next one. Shake, sweat up, follow, slide. Peace out, guys.